Hi guys, how are you? Today is Sunday, September 8th, 2023. And I'm coming to you today with another episode of Karina's Car Chronicles. Karina's Car Chronicles. Karina's Car Chronicles. And I want you to know that I am in my driveway. It's 11:40 p.m. and it's late, but I'm here and I'm getting my chronicles done. It may be a little loud in here because the heat is on, because I just ran outside to the car to do this and it's cold and I didn't bring a coat, so bear with me. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm trying to speak loudly so that I will be over the blower. But today we're going to continue on in the theme of rest, and today God really dealt with me about resting. I actually did not leave the house today until just now when I came out here to this car to make my video, because I want y'all to continue to roll and ride with me. I had a day of rest, which was completely needed. I slept on and off throughout the day, ate some soup that I had made earlier in the week, and then or I should say last week, because this is a new week. And then I also just did some Bible study, spent some time with God, and in between my sleeping, I woke up twice today with nightmares. And I was like, not a nightmare to like, I was seeing like scary stuff like demons and all that stuff. It was nightmares of like a man asking me out in the first one, and then me turning him down politely, and him like killing my covering. Like he shot the person who was there to protect me in the head and tried to get me and chase me. And I was like, what in the world is that? Now when I had woke up at like 4 something in the morning to use the bathroom, I had said some prayers to the Lord, and I did a little devotion, and I asked God to show me like what I should be doing, what's going on in my life, and even asked questions about like dating, relationships, and all that stuff. And then I had that dream, and I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, Lord, what does this mean? And as I was contemplating it and praying for God to reveal, I had an inkling of, oh, I think I have an idea of what this means. And so I did my stuff, chilled the rest of the day, took a nap maybe 6-7 hours later for a little bit, woke up again. This time had another nightmare. This time it wasn't the person like chasing after me, was sitting next to me and then asking me out, me turning them down and them hurting my covering or my protection. What they did is they like got into my home some kind of way and was spying on me and peeking on me. And when I noticed them, they didn't know that I noticed them, so I tried to play it off. I was supposed to be going on the trip and leaving, and as I'm leaving, trying to get away from them without them being alerted, they figure out that somehow I know that they're there, and then they come to get me and try to pick me up and take me away. It scared me. I was like, oh my God. Like, what is going on? So I was like, man, okay, Lord, you are speaking. Maybe this is a sign that I need to go in another direction. And so I'm chilling by myself, listening to some things, looking at social media, kind of vegging out. And one of my good friends calls me and says that he wanted to pray with me because he just had like the Lord put me on his heart to talk about some things with dating and praying and marriage and all those things. And I was like, okay, sure, yeah, let's do it. Let's find some time to do it. And I hung up the phone with him. Maybe an hour later, another one of my friends who I haven't talked to in a while, that I don't get to talk to very often, but she called me too and told me that the Lord had me on her heart and that she wanted to call and pray for me and encourage me in terms of marriage. And I was like, wait a minute. Like, what? Where is all this coming from? And I was like, okay, God, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Thank you. I'm going to trust you. I'm going to trust that you are sending messages to me through these dreams I'm having. I'm going to trust that you are sending messages to me through my friends calling me out of the blue. I hadn't talked to them about this, either one of them. And so I'm resting in the fact that the Lord has my back, trusting and resting in him. So yesterday we talked about rest, and I don't want this to be too long, so I'm just going to read this. But I want to continue on with that theme of rest. My soul finds rest in God. That's Psalm 62 verses 1 through 2. Psalm 62 verses 1 through 2. It says, truly my soul finds rest in God. My salvation comes from him. Truly he is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will never be shaken. The idea of the Lord being a fortress is another common scriptural theme. Rocks and fortresses are steadfast shelters that people could count on when their world got chaotic, when they had crazy dreams. They could run to the rock. They could be under the Lord's wing, and he will protect them because he will give us rest. He saves us. He's our salvation. He is the one who is our mighty fortress that can't be shaken. And so it made me think about just like, yeah, let me give this to God and rest in the fact that he's giving me all these signs. He's giving me warnings, if you will. And guess what? I'm going to heed them because I trust him. So when the storms spring up or enemies descend, one can run to safety from their fortress. This safety represents freedom from worry and constant vigilance. And the psalmist tells us that by trusting in the Lord, he doesn't have that kind of fears that plague him when he can only rely upon himself. And this reiterates to us the biblical theme that our worries and anxieties steal away our peace and our ability to trust, as well as our ability to be able to rest in the Lord. So I just wanted to bring that to you guys today. I pray that this blesses you. Trust in the Lord, rest in him, listen to his voice, heed his warnings. Know that when you are obedient to go in another direction, when the Lord shows you and you are obedient and you do it, you will find many blessings. Trust God, trust God, trust God. I thank God for his powerful hand and protection around me, for being my fortress, for being my rock and my shield. He's that for you too. So do not lean to your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him and let him direct your path. And is he's telling you to take a detour on your path that you forged for yourself? Take that detour. All right, y'all, that's it for today. Thank you so much for rolling with me. Thank you so much for rolling with me. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of here and get back inside. It is cold out here. It's only 48 degrees. Whoa, burr, Chicago, the winter is coming. We got the heat on in the house because it's cold. So talk to y'all later. Please give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. If this message blessed you, share the link with someone else and let them be blessed as well. Love y'all. Thanks for rolling with me. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye.